Welcome back to USA Coin One, your go-to channel for discovering the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today's video is going to blow your mind, because we're diving deep into the world of the 1977 Lincoln cent. Yes, that 1 cent coin sitting in your drawer might just be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. We're talking about history, value, rare errors, collector demand, grading secrets, and how this humble penny has become one of the most watched coins in today's collector market. Stay with us till the end, because we're also revealing how some 1977 Lincoln pennies have sold for over $7,000. So, smash that like button, subscribe to USA Coin One, and let's jump straight into the story behind one of the most mysterious and profitable pennies in U.S. history. Let's rewind to 1977. The United States was celebrating its bicentennial decade. Gas was cheap, movies were epic, and disco was booming. But while all of this was happening, the Philadelphia and Denver mints were quietly striking millions of Lincoln cents coins that would one day become collector favorites. The 1977 Lincoln penny was made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, unlike today's pennies which are mostly zinc. This means each coin has real metal value, especially as copper prices rise. But that's just the start. The design features the iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln, created by Victor David Brenner, a design that has stood the test of time since 1909. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands proudly, a symbol of American dignity and strength. But what makes the 1977 penny so fascinating isn't just its design, it's the secrets hidden in its details, and the stories told by errors, mint marks, and collector demand. The Philadelphia mint with no mint mark, the Denver mint with AD mint mark, and a few rare examples and proofs came from the San Francisco mint. Over 4.4 billion pennies were minted that year across thousands of dollars. These are the error coins, rare, misstruck, and totally desirable for collectors. Some of the top errors to look out for in your 1977 pennies include double die obverse. This happens when the die that strikes the coin has a double image. Look closely at the date, Liberty, or "In God We Trust." If the letters or numbers look doubled, you might have a DDO, center strikes coins that were not struck in the center, missing part of the design. A 1977 penny that is 50% off center can fetch hundreds of dollars, especially if the date is still visible. Clipped planchets when a portion of the coin is missing due to an error in cutting the metal blank. These are eye-catching and highly collectible. BA error: a small die break between the B and E in Liberty, forming what looks like an I. These are minor but loved by die-hard penny collectors. Struck on wrong planchet. Occasionally, a penny might be accidentally struck on a dime or foreign planchet. These are extremely rare and can be worth thousands at the market value. While a regular circulated 1977 Lincoln penny might only be worth 1 to 5 cents, the value skyrockets when the coin is in pristine uncirculated condition, graded by NGC or PCGS at MS65 or higher. Includes any of the errors or varieties mentioned. A 1977 D Lincoln cent graded MS67 read by PCGS sold for $7,050 at auction. A 1977 Lincoln penny with a strong double die error sold for over $3,000. High-quality examples with beautiful red luster routinely sell for $50 to $200, even without errors. And here's the kicker: copper melt value alone is increasing. As of now, the melt value of the 1977 penny is approximately 3 cents to 5 cents, and if copper prices surge, that could go even higher. Some enthusiasts believe these coins could have a true market value of $0.456 to over $1 in the future, just from metal content and collector demand. So how do you know if your 1977 penny is a jackpot? If you find a rare or high-grade 1977 Lincoln cent, here are the best places to sell. eBay: great for reaching a wide audience. Heritage auctions or great collections, ideal for rare graded coins. Local coin shops or coin shows for in-person evaluations. Facebook collector groups and Reddit for peer opinions and offers. Just remember, the more you know about your coin, the better price you'll get. Don't settle for less. Closing, final thoughts and call to action. The 1977 Lincoln penny is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American history, a copper treasure, and potentially a hidden fortune in your change jar. Whether you're a casual collector or a full-on numismatist, this is one coin you absolutely don't want to overlook. So check your old jars, look through your drawers, and examine your rolls. Your next big coin score could be just one penny away. If you learned something new today, hit that like button, subscribe to USA Coin One, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on rare coins, valuable errors, and the fascinating world of US currency. Have you ever found a rare 1977 penny? Drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your story. And don't forget to share this video with your friends. Who knows, they might have a valuable cent sitting in their wallet right now. Thanks for watching USA Coin One, where every coin has a story and every story has value. See you in the next video, and until then, happy hunting!
Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating, mysterious, and misunderstood coins in American coin history, the 1982 Lincoln penny, also known as the 1982 Lincoln cent. You may think a penny is just worth 1 cent, right? Wrong. This seemingly ordinary coin could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars if you have the right one in your pocket, your piggy bank, or tucked away in your childhood coin jar. One rare variety of the 1982 penny sold for a staggering $18,800 at auction. And today, in 2025, the market for this coin is hotter than ever, with certain specimens fetching upwards of $456,016 depending on their grade and variety. So let's explore why the $1 penny is such a big deal, what makes it valuable, how you can identify the rare versions, and how much they're worth today. This is a video you don't want to miss, especially if you live in the US or have ever touched pocket change in your life. Let's get started. The backstory why 1982 matters in coin history. The Lincoln cent had already been in circulation since 1909, created to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. For decades, it was made from a consistent composition, 95% copper and 5% zinc. But in 1982, everything changed. Why? Because the price of copper skyrocketed. The copper in a single penny was becoming more valuable than the coin itself, costing the U.S. Mint more than a cent to produce a cent. To solve this problem, the U.S. Mint switched to a new composition, 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, with just a thin copper coating. It looked the same, but weighed less, only 2.5 grams instead of the original 3.11 grams. However, the switch didn't happen overnight. 1982large date copper, 1982large date zinc, 1982 small date copper, 1982 small date zinc, 1982 the large date copper, 1982 the large date zinc, 1982 the small date zinc. And this is the one with a super rare error that shook the coin world. But wait, one more mysterious piece changed everything. The $1 million discovery, 1982 the small date copper in 1982. No, 1982 the small date coppers were supposed to exist. But in 2016, a coin collector in Minnesota discovered one. A real, authentic 1982 small date penny made from solid copper. And guess what? It sold for $18,800 in a heritage auctions event. Experts believe only a handful of these rare copper coins exist, possibly only 10 to 20. If you find one, you could be sitting on a fortune. Some dealers believe its current value could be well over $456,000 in pristine condition. So what makes it valuable? It's a transitional error, a coin accidentally struck with the wrong metal. Mistakes like this are highly sought after in the numismatic world because they weren't meant to be made, and very few survived. How to tell if you have a rare 1982 penny? So how can you tell if your 1982 penny is worth 1 cent? Or 1,000,000 美元? Or even $450,000? Here are the steps. Step 1. Weigh it. Use a digital coin scale. 3.11 grams. You've got a copper penny. 2.5 grams. You've got a zinc penny. Step 2. Check the mint mark. D means it was made in Denver. No mint mark 等于 Philadelphia. Step 3. Look at the date style. Large date and small date varieties exist for both metals. You'll need a magnifying glass or coin microscope to compare the two and date digits closely. Step 4. Combine the clues. If you find a 1982 small date copper penny, jackpot. You may have one of the rarest coins in modern American coinage history. Current market value in 2025 now. Let's talk real numbers. What are EO bar pennies worth right now? EO bar D small date sync, fairly common, worth face value to 3美元, in top condition. EO bar D small date cop up to 456美元, 000夹, if you find one in mint condition today. So yes, that penny in your pocket might be worth more than your car. Where to look for rare 1982 pennies? Old jars of coins, coin rolls from the bank, flea markets or estate sales, garage sales, and coin shops. Your grandma's dresser drawer. Tips for coin collectors and treasure hunters: always carry a mini digital scale, get a magnifying glass or coin microscope, download coin identification apps, learn how to grade coins or get them graded by PCGS or NGC. Protect valuable coins in holders or flips. Don't clean your coins. That ruins their value. Closing the treasure in your pocket. In the world of coins, knowledge is money. And the 1982 penny is a perfect example. A coin that most people overlook every day could make you rich, so the next time you get change at the store, take a closer look. You might just have a piece of history in your hand and maybe even a six-figure payday. Thanks for watching USA Coin 1, where we bring you stories of rare coins, hidden treasures, and the incredible history behind American currency. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another valuable update. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or if you're going hunting for the legendary EIDBR, the small date copper penny. Until next time, happy collecting, and remember, every coin has a story. And some are worth a fortune. This is USA Coin 1 signing off. Today, we're diving deep into a small but mighty coin, the United States D Lincoln cent, also known as the United States Denver Mint penny. Don't let its size fool you. This little copper-colored cent could be worth way more than 1 cent. In fact, some versions of this coin have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Yes, a coin you may have in your piggy bank, in a drawer, or jingling at the bottom of your pocket. Could be a goldmine in disguise. So stay tuned as we break down the full history, rarity, errors, and the real market value of the EO D Lincoln penny, plus tips on how you can spot a valuable one at home. The Lincoln cent is one of the most iconic coins in American history. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, it replaced the Indian head penny and made numismatic history as the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Since then, it has seen several changes, from wheat ears on the reverse to the Lincoln Memorial design starting in 1959. By 1984, the penny was still made primarily of zinc with a thin copper coating. Following the U.S. Mint's switch in 1994 due to rising copper prices, you might ask, if over 5 billion were made, why would anyone pay hundreds or thousands of dollars for one? Because not all the 90 base D Lincoln cents are created equal. Some coins from this year, especially from the Denver Mint, contain major minting errors that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. Let's break down the most sought-after versions. One of the most famous 1984 Lincoln cent errors is the double die obverse DDO. On these coins, you can see a strong doubling of Lincoln's earlobe, eyes, and sometimes other facial features, even though most DDOs are found on Philadelphia Mint coins. There are also lesser-known EIU-based versions that have slight doubling, and they're still highly sought after. Collectors will pay up to 200美元至400美元 or more for well-preserved DDO examples, and even more for red or red-brown uncirculated grades. These are coins that were misaligned during the minting process. A EIU-based penny that's off-center by 5% to 50% can fetch anywhere from 20 美元to 250美元. Depending on how dramatic the error is. Die cracks, cuds, and BE errors. Some EIU-based cents contain die cracks, rim cuds, or a small die break between the B and E in Liberty, known as the B error. These errors are minor but still collectible, especially if dramatic. Prices range from 5美元 to 美元50加, depending on the visibility and size. High-grade coins. A normal EIU-based penny in average circulated condition is worth 1 cent, but in mint state with full red luster, values climb dramatically. An MS-65 red EIU-based cent sells for about 5 美元. An MS-67 red example can fetch 150美元 The highest auction price recorded for an MS-68 red EIU-based Lincoln cent is over 1000美元. Full red, perfect strike 美元 depends on grade and rarity. Current collector market value estimate for top-tier versions sits around 450美元 to 1010美元, and it can go even higher at auction. So yes, your EIU-based penny could be worth a whole lot more than a cent. if you know what to look for. Nice use a 10x magnifying loupe to check for doubling on the earlobe, look for bright red luster. On uncirculated coins, examine for off-center strikes, rim cuts, and die cracks. Store valuable coins in airtight flips or holders, and there you have it. Coin hunters, the full story of the 104D Lincoln cent. It might just be a tiny copper coin, but in the world of numismatics, one small cent can lead to big money, so go check your jars, drawers, and old rolls, because you could be sitting on hundreds of dollars without even knowing it. If you found this video helpful, educational, or exciting, smash that like button, subscribe to USA Coin One, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a hidden treasure in your change. And drop a comment below. Have you ever found a rare Lincoln penny? Do you want us to cover more valuable coins from the 80s, 90s, or modern day? Thanks for watching. And as always, keep collecting, keep searching, and keep shining with USA Coin One. Nice in your life, but only one in a million might be the one, so next time you come across a 1996 Lincoln penny, don't ignore it. Examine it. Look for the signs. It might be a hidden treasure. Remember, whether it's an error coin, a mint state gem, or just a symbol of American history, every coin has a story. And that's what USA Coin One is all about, revealing those stories and helping you turn your pocket change into a collector's dream. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an episode. We've got more coin deep dives, value breakdowns, and collecting tips coming your way. Drop a comment below if you have a 1996 penny or any rare finds. We'd love to feature your coins in a future video. Thanks for watching USA Coin One, where every cent counts. Today's episode is going to take you deep into the story, value, and secrets behind a seemingly ordinary coin, the 1998 Lincoln cent, also known as the 1998 Lincoln penny. Don't blink, because this 1 cent coin might just be hiding in your change jar, and it could be worth far more than 1 cent in some cases. Hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, marked a historic change in U.S. coinage. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and not just any person. It was President Abraham Lincoln, one of the most iconic and respected figures in American history. SEAM design, where the letters A and M in America are nearly touching at the bottom. But due to a mistake, some coins were struck using a reverse die meant for proof coins, which had a wide AM, a noticeable gap between the A and the M. Only a tiny number of these 1998 wide AM Lincoln cents escaped into circulation. These coins are highly sought after by collectors and can sell for $200 to over $1,000 depending on the condition. And yes, they do show up in circulation, which means you could find one in your pocket change, piggy bank, or coin jar right now. Here's how to tell if your 1998 penny is a valuable wide AM. Look at the reverse of the coin, at the word America. Check the spacing between the letters A and M. If they are clearly separated, you may have a wide AM. Use a magnifying glass for accuracy. Also check the FG initials to the right of the memorial. On the wide AM, the FG is farther from the building than on the normal close AM. Lincoln pennies are a gateway to coin collecting for many. They're cheap, easy to find, and filled with history and variety. From kids to serious numismatists, everyone loves the thrill of spotting that one rare cent in a sea of copper and zinc. The 1998 Lincoln cent, especially the wide AM, represents one of those modern rarities that proves even recent coins can be valuable. And best of all, they can still be found in circulation. Speed balloon. So tell us, have you ever found a 1998 wide AM penny? Do you collect Lincoln cents? Share your stories in the comments below. White heavy checkmark if you found this video informative. Make sure to like and subscribe to USA Coin One, your #1 source for coin values, historical deep dives, and treasure hunting tips. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, so you never miss a video that might help you turn pocket change into real profit. Movie camera. And remember, next time you're handed a penny, don't overlook it. It might just be worth $456.015 or even more. Thanks for watching USA Coin One, where every coin has a story and every story might just be worth a fortune. Stay curious. Stay collecting. And we'll see you in the next video. Would you like a video title, description, and tags for this too? Today, we are going to dive deep into a coin that might seem common at first glance but hides incredible value under the surface. That's right, we're talking about the 1998 Lincoln cent. A humble penny from Denver that could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars depending on a few key details. You don't want to miss this, so grab that coin jar, pull out your pennies, And stay tuned because what you thought was just 1 cent might just be worth a fortune. Let's get started. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency since 1909, introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and what better person than one of our greatest presidents? Fast forward to 2004, and the Lincoln cent was still going strong. But this year was particularly interesting. It marked the end of an era just 4 years before the massive design change in 2009 that introduced 4 different reverse designs honoring Lincoln's life. Play button. Subscribe to USA Coin 1 for weekly coin videos. Today, on USA Coin 1, we're diving deep into the story of the 2011 Lincoln penny, a common coin with an uncommon story. And believe it or not, some of these little cents have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. This isn't just another coin. It's history, economics, mystery, and money all rolled into one tiny circle of metal. So sit back, hit that like button, and get ready to discover why the 2011 Lincoln cent could be the treasure hiding in plain sight. Chapter 1, The Legacy of the Lincoln Cent. Let's take it back to the beginning. The Lincoln cent, or penny, first entered circulation in 1909, created to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This marked the first time a U.S. president appeared on a coin intended for everyday use. From wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial to today's Union Shield design, the Lincoln cent has evolved over the decades. But through all that change, it's remained one of the most iconic coins in American history, a symbol of perseverance, progress, and pride. And then comes the year 2011, a year that gave birth to one of any seasoned collector knows. It's the small details that can turn a 1-cent coin into a 4-figure collectible. There are 2 major mint varieties of the 2011 Lincoln Shield cent: RNEEP, Philadelphia Mint, TODEED, Denver Mint, and then there's the TODEES Proof cent, struck for collectors by the San Francisco Mint. But what really gets collectors excited is not just where the coin was made, it's how it was made. Some 2011 pennies feature rare errors or unique characteristics that make them incredibly valuable. Let's explore these in detail. Chapter 3, Rare Errors vs Varieties, the real moneymakers. One of the reasons Lincoln cents can be worth a lot more than face value is due to minting errors, and some of these are jaw-dropping. Double die errors. Some 2011 cents exhibit doubling in the lettering or numbers. If you look closely, the words Liberty or the date 2011 may appear slightly doubled. This rare mint error can easily fetch $50 to $150, depending on condition too. Off-center strikes. These errors occur when the coin blank isn't properly centered under the dies during the strike. A 10% to 20% off-center strike can be worth $100 or more if the date is still visible. 3. Die cracks and cuds. Another highly collectible feature is a die crack or cud, where part of the die breaks, leaving raised metal lines or blobs on the coin. A 2011 penny with a prominent cud can sell for $200 or more. 4. Proof errors from San Francisco. Even the mirror-like Proof 2011 S coins have rare cases of strike-through errors or double dies. These can push prices into the $300 to $600 range, so if you think a penny is just a penny, think again. That tiny error might be the difference between 1 cent and $100. Chapter 4, Condition Matters. Grading your 2011 penny. Whether your 2011 penny is rare or not, its grade or condition is everything when it comes to value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless mint state coin. If you have a 2011 cent in MS65 or higher, especially one with no visible wear and sharp detail, it could be worth $10 to $25 on the market even without an error. Now consider this: if that same coin has an error and a high grade, you're suddenly looking at a value that could exceed $456.015 or more, depending on demand and buyer interest. Certified and slabbed by companies like PCGS or NGC, these coins often draw big attention at auctions and collector forums. Chapter 5, The Market Value. What are collectors paying today? You might be wondering what's the actual market value of these coins right now. As of today, here's the approximate range for 2011 Lincoln Shield pennies. Common circulated 2011 penny still worth 1 cent. Uncirculated MS-15 加 between $1and $25. Double die or off-center errors between $50 and $250. Major error coins or high-grade proofs between $300 and $600 加. Unique certified error specimens up to $1 000 加 at auction. And the highest known sale? Approved 2011 S coin with a rare double die and deep cameo finish sold for over $1,500 at auction. Yes, that's right, $1,500 for a penny. Chapter 6, How to Find One Treasure Hunting Tips. You don't have to be a millionaire to collect coins. In fact, your treasure hunt can start right now. Here's how. Search your spare change. 2011 pennies are still out there in circulation. Buy unsearched rolls from banks, especially from 2011. Check online marketplaces like eBay or Etsy, but be cautious of fakes or exaggerated claims. Visit coin shows or join local clubs. Connect with experts who might help you grade or identify a rare error. Use a magnifying glass or microscope. Tiny differences can lead to huge value increases. Patience pays off. Many collectors have found valuable coins simply by staying curious and consistent. Chapter 7, Final Thoughts. More than just a penny. The 2011 Lincoln penny is more than just a small piece of metal. It's a symbol of American craftsmanship, a chapter in numismatic history, and for some a miniature gold mine hiding in plain sight. So the next time you see a 2011 cent, don't overlook it. Study it. Respect it. Who knows, it might just change your financial future. Remember, every great collector started with one coin, one spark of curiosity, one moment just like this. OUTRO, calm, inspiring music in background. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with other coin lovers. This is USA Coin One, your trusted source for everything coins, currency, and collectibles. Until next time, keep looking, keep learning, and keep collecting. This is USA Coin One, where every coin has a story, and every story is worth its weight. Could be worth more than just 1 cent. Well, today, you're going to find out. Because we're diving deep into the 2012 Lincoln penny, and trust me, this is one coin you don't want to overlook. Yes, we're talking about the small, copper-colored coin that most people ignore, but in the world of numismatics, even a penny can be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars, and the 2012 Lincoln cent is no exception. So sit back, grab your coin jars, and let's explore the secrets, the rarity, the value, and the amazing history behind this modern-day treasure. 长记版, Segment 1. Historical background. Let's begin with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny was first minted in 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was the first U.S. coin to ever feature a real person, and not just any person, but one of the most iconic presidents in American history. For more than a century, the Lincoln cent has gone through many design changes. But in 2010, after the release of the special 2009 bicentennial editions, a new permanent reverse design was introduced, the Union Shield. By the time we reached 2012, the penny featured Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse front and a detailed Union Shield on the reverse, symbolizing the unity of the United States during Lincoln's leadership. But here's the twist: not all 2012 pennies are created equal. Some are regular, some are rare, and some are worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Let's get into that. 长记版, Segment 2, Varieties and Mint Marks. In 2002, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln cents from two main locations: Philadelphia Mint, which carries no mint mark, Denver Mint, which carries a D mint mark under the date. Each mint struck billions of pennies, over 5 billion in total. But among these billions, a few unique coins slipped through the cracks: error coins, varieties, and high-grade gems that have become highly sought after by collectors. Let's break down the most valuable types. Clapperboard, Segment 3, Error coins and rare finds. Magnifying glass tilde left 1. 2012 doubled die Lincoln penny DDO doubled die obverse. Some 2012 cents have a doubled image on the words "I in God we trust," "Liberty," or the date. If you notice any doubling under a magnifying glass, don't ignore it. These can sell for $50 to $200, depending on the severity and condition. Magnifying glass tilde left 2. Off-center strike errors. A coin that was not properly centered during minting, part of the design is missing. These can be worth $100 to $300, and even more if Lincoln's head is visible. Magnifying glass tilde left 3. BA error in Liberty. This is a die break error that causes a vertical line or bump between the letters B and E in Liberty, making it look like it says BA. These small errors can be worth $5 to $50, but if found on a high-grade 2012 cent, you're in luck. Magnifying glass tilde left 4. Die cracks and cuts. Coins with visible cracks or blobs caused by damage to the die can be worth anywhere from $10 to over $100, especially if the error is dramatic. Clapperboard, Segment 4, High-grade mid-state coins. What collectors want. Collectors are also chasing perfect or near-perfect condition coins. These are called mint-state coins and are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. A 2012 Lincoln penny graded MS 67 or higher can be worth $100, $300, or even more. depending on the grading company and I. Appeal. In fact, Attorney Yao D. Lincoln Shield sent graded MS 600, read by PCGS, sold for over 600 million at auction, so before you spend that penny, check it under a light. Look at the color. Is it shiny? Spotless? Red and brilliant? It might just be a hidden gem. Clapperboard. Segment 5, what's it worth in today's market? You might be asking, what's the current market value of the 2012 Lincoln penny? Well, in circulated condition it's just 1 cent, but a high-grade specimen, a rare error, or a coin with special characteristics can be worth far more. 空心对勾 current eBay and coin show values range from 美元50 to 5美元 for nice uncirculated rolls 美元25 to 100美元 for confirmed errors 美元200 to 美元600加 for top-graded examples and a recorded current high market value of 456.01美元 for a one-of-a-kind example sold in a private sales. That's $456 for a single penny from 2012. That's why coin collecting is one of the most exciting hobbies in the world. Treasure is out there and it might be in your pocket right now. Clapperboard. Segment 6, how to check your coins. Don't know where to begin? Here's how to check your 2012 Lincoln cents. Grab a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe, at least 10x magnification. Look for doubling, offsetter strikes, cuds, die cracks, and odd features. Separate shiny, red coins from the dull worn one. Search for mint marks AD for Denver or nothing for Philadelphia. Consider submitting your best finds to grading companies like PCGS or NGC 长期版. Segment 7, final thoughts. Who would have thought that a simple 2012 Lincoln penny could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? This is the magic of coin collecting. It teaches us about history, it trains our eye for detail, and it gives us the chance to discover something rare in the most unexpected places, like a penny, on the ground, or in your change jar. So before you spend another cent, check it. That one small coin might just change your whole day, and remember, it's not just about the money. It's about the story behind the coin, the journey it took, and the excitement of discovery. 说话者的侧影头像. Closing line. If you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives into valuable US coins, rare errors, and hidden treasures you might already own, make sure to subscribe to USA Coin 1, hit the like button, share this video with fellow collectors, and drop a comment if you found a 2012 penny worth something amazing. This is USA Coin 1, bringing you the best of American coin collecting. Until next time, keep hunting, keep learning, and keep collecting.